Hey friends, and welcome back to Get Your Play Online. I'm so excited to play with you today. Let me just quickly get this running. Today I am outside playing with some of my friends that you may know if you've watched my other videos. I have one cuddly bean right here. Outside. And today we are making seed mosaics. So here's some examples. I used all different kinds of seeds. Oh, this one's not glued very well, so it's falling a little bit. But here you can see all different kinds of seeds to make mosaics. And here's the other one. And I spelled part of my name with it. I didn't have enough room on my paper to spell my whole name, but it says cat, which I think is a good short version, good nickname, and it's relevant because there are some kitties here. So this is what we're making today. And what we're gonna need is some cardboard, scissors, glue, and seeds. So I have some cashews, those are nuts, some sunflower seeds, some pine nuts, and a couple of random seeds. And I have a few things you might not even know are seeds. Things like helicopters, these fall from the trees, and pine cones. Pine cones are also a type of seed. But if you don't want to use glue and you want to leave this out, your beautiful mosaic outside and hang it up for the birds, you can also use any type of nut butter. So I'm using peanut butter, but any type of sticky sun butter or almond butter will work too. So let's get started. I have my cardboard here and I'm going to cut out a shape in it. So you can see I did a heart earlier and I did a triangle. So I'm going to do a really big heart this time because I want my mosaic to be really cool. Cardboard might be a little difficult to cut. If you're having difficulties, make sure to ask the person around you. Okay. He doesn't seem to be interested. Oh. Okay, so I have this really big heart that I just made, and I'm going to write my name on it out of the seeds and then do some decorating. So we're going to start with my name. And just like my example, I'm going to spell it out using these sunflower seeds because they're dark and they are going to stand out. So I'm going to start with the peanut butter example. And I'm just have a stick here. I get a glob of peanut butter on there. Look at that. I'm just going to spread that around. You can do this with a stick like I am. You can do it with a plastic knife. Just spreading it on there. Doing a pretty thin layer because I don't want to waste it, but just enough that my seeds will stick. So I definitely have enough. Okay, now this might get a little messy. It's okay, it's edible. Okay, now that I have my peanut butter laid out on my page, on my cardboard, excuse me, I'm gonna get decorating. So like I said, I'm gonna spell my name first using the little black seeds, the sunflower seeds. And Ola is saying that she wants me to spell her name. Should I spell the kitties' names instead? I'm going to spell my name. Because she doesn't even know how to spell. So I've already started. I have the first letter. Can you see what letter it is? I wonder if it's mirrored for you. Nope, it's good. So that's my first letter. I would love to see what yours looks like when you're all done. I'm having lots of fun, and so are the kitties. And it's very fun outside today. Today it's very cloudy where I live. What's it like for you? Ooh. Oh, there we go. That is my name, spelled Katie. I don't want to get peanut butter on my cats. So now I have my name spelled out. I'm going to start decorating it. And I'm going to use some of these. Like I said, these are called helicopters, and they fall from maple trees, but they are also seeds. These little pockets are where the seeds are from. So I'm going to decorate my heart by using those on the outside. I think that is all the ones I have with me today. So I'm going to use some of these cashews to decorate the top. There we go. So next, I'm going to take some of the pine cone pieces. Because like I said, pine cones are seeds too. Be careful when picking pine cones. Because pine cones, a lot of bugs like pine cones. I'm just putting those at the bottom. Oh, I dropped one. Okay, I think I'm done decorating the bottom with the pine cones. And next I'm going to take my assorted seeds here. I'll show you. And I'm going to sprinkle those on to my paper or onto my cardboard. I try to avoid using sunflowers because, as you know, I already have used those for my words. Ooh! I dropped it. And I lost a few things in the process. Let's see if I can fix the things that I've dropped. Okay. Now that I've sprinkled lots of seeds on it, I'm going to dump it back into my bucket. I'm making lots of little toys for the cats to try to play with. And there we go. We made our first seed mosaic, and I wrote my name on it. This one would be this one's made of peanut butter. As I said, you can use any kind of butter, sunflower butter or nut butter, almond butter, anything that's sticky enough to hold your seeds. Anything that's fun and sticky, I should say. So this was my first one. And this one I'm going to leave outside. I could even hang it up or leave by a tree for the birds to enjoy. The birds and the squirrels. So I'm going to put that one over by my example ones. And now I'm going to start working on my other example, which is where you'd use glue. And you'd keep this one for yourself for fun. So I'm going to get my scissors again. And cut a shape. So just like the last one, I'm going to cut a big triangle. And you can cut any shape you want. You can cut a star or a circle, or you can do a heart. What other shapes could you do? A square would be a good one. So I am using a glue stick. However, you can use craft glue or a tacky glue. I recommend a tacky glue because that way it'll stick better and dry faster. If you're using a school glue, a white glue, then you're going to have to wait a little while. So I'm putting on a lot of glue, but only in a small part. So you see I glued only this small part, and I'm going to stick that into my, and I'm going to cover that in seeds. And I'm going to shake it off and keep whatever sticks. So this is what I have left. And now I'm going to do another layer. For this line, because I'm going to make lines on it, I'm going to put in the cashews. One good thing you can do with the cashews is if we actually split them open, then they're flat on the side and they'll stick better. you're using nuts, see if you can find cool ways to open them up and see what's on the inside. Cashews kind of remind me of macaroni. Look at their macaroni shape. Looks like Vita came to visit us. And it sounds like Lieben is ready to go in. He is meowing from inside of their kennel. Sounds like he wants to go inside. So there's our second row of our design. For our next row, I'm going to do as many sunflower seeds as I can find. I'm running low from when I wrote my name. It's getting a little hard to do my crafts when all these kitties are in my lap. Seems like it's nap time for the kitties. Do you guys take naps? Probably not as often as these kitties do. Okay, there is my row of sunflower seeds. Now I'm going to do another row of seeds like the top one. I'm going to put lots and lots of glue on there so it's nice and sticky. Shake it off. And there we go. We have our next layer. So for my next row, I'm going to use the pine cones. So I'll show you what that looks like. This one I've already started to take things off. When you take them off, we get these little bitty pieces. I'm going to take off a few so I can Do you hear them meowing? They're really, really quiet, so you gotta listen. Okay, so I'm gonna put lots and lots of glue on here. I'm gonna glue down. And for the very bottom, I'm gonna end it with a couple of these little nuts. These are called pine nuts. I think they're actually a type of seed, but we call them nuts. There we go. That is our second piece of beautiful art. So we made this one. Uh-oh. We made this one that we can display and even hang up outside to be pretty. But then we made this one that's made of yummy things that birds can eat. And we used a base of peanut butter so that the birds it's safe for them to eat, because it's not safe for birds to eat glue. So that's why I wanted to make sure we do one that is bird safe, just so that we make sure that if we hang it outside, we are giving the birds a very yummy, delicious treat. I also know that squirrels really love peanut butter. Although, I don't think the kitties like peanut butter that much. But they do love playing outside when it's not nap time. And they love playing with things like leaves and sticks. There are a couple sticks in here from my last activity. Although, maybe we're not that playful right now. Oh, just a recap before I go. This was a quick activity, but it was a lot of fun and I enjoyed doing it with you. So I had seeds and nuts. I had a stick for spreading my peanut butter. Again, you can use any sort of peanut butter or nut butter to do that. I made this mosaic out of seeds with my glue. And I wrote my name out of seeds and nuts. And I'm gonna leave this one out because it's made of peanut butter and it's birdie safe. I really hope you guys had fun. And I hope you guys had fun. And we're gonna go all take a nap. But before you go, I just want to tell you that we have some awesome things that you can buy, like these cool shirts and lots of other fun things on our Etsy and our bonfire page. So check it out and come back for our next activity. Bye, everyone.